निरस्त पादपे देशे हेरण्डोऽपि द्रुमायते. Nirasta padape deshe, in a country where there is no tree, eranda is the castor ஆமணக்கும்போ ஆமணக்கு மரம் வந்து மரமாகிறது. So druma, the qualities of a tree is such that it has to give shade and it should give good fruits and madri, but none of those things happen with the castor plant. You just get the seeds and then make it into oil, nothing else. There is no other use for this castor plant. Eranda, இந்த இன்னொன்று தமிழில் சொல்லுவோம், என்ன ஆளில்லா ஊருக்கு இழுப்பப்பூ சக்கரை,
இழுப்பப்பூ சக்கரை,
அதுதான் அந்த மாதிரி. ஆள் இல்லா ஊருக்கு, ஆள்னா வந்து சுகர் கேன். In a country where there is no sugar cane, இது இழுப்பப்பூ. இழுப்பைங்கிறது என்ன, இழுப்பைங்கிறது என்ன மறந்து போயிடுது, எப்படி இங்கிலீஷ்ல சொல்றது, அது சம்திங் எல்ஸ், அதுதான் வந்து சர்க்கரையா ஆகுதுங்கிற. ஆமா, இட்ஸ் a kind of இழுப்பப்பூங்கிறது in I don't know. Okay,
I mean you have to go for whatever is available substitute.
That's the idea.
Even the poorest substitute is what comes of use when there's nothing available.
English வந்து the one-eyed king in the country of blind and சொல்லுவோம்.
கரெக்ட். யா, ஈச் ஒரு லாங்குவேஜ்ல அதே மாதிரி இருக்கும்ல நமக்கு. யா, Janani, you want to start?
Okay ma'am, I can start. Ma'am, like the drumayate, அது வந்து அது சப்த தாத்துவா?
Yeah, so நாம தாத்து. Drumayva acharati iti drumayate.
Actually அந்த ஆலைங்கிறது it refers to the ஆலை, கரும்பு ஆலை, where the கரும்பு
molasses மாதிரி இல்லையா?
இல்ல ஆலை refers to the machinery.
மெஷினரியா?
கரும்பு ஆலை இல்லாட்டா இழுப்பப்பூவை போட்டு probably அதை போட்டு கொதிக்க வச்சு அது சர்க்கரைக்கு பதிலா யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம்.
அந்த மாதிரி.
கரும்பு இருந்தா கூட ஆலை இல்லாட்டா you cannot crush it இல்லையா?
Correct. So idea is some poor substitute, அப்படிதானே?
Like we have
அந்த மாதிரி
substitute.
So drumayateங்கிறது drumayva acharati, it behaves like a tree, but it is not a tree. It doesn't have all of the qualities that a tree usually has. Let's read the essay and we will then conclude what the title means.
Okay, அது எல்லாமே வந்து சாரி அது எல்லாமே ஆத்மனே பதமாவா தான் இருக்கும் இத மாதிரி
it depends on the pratyaya that you use. Sarala vyakaranatla we read இல்லையா, kyang kyach, எந்த பிரத்யயம் சேர்றது, it depends on that. So if it is nit kyang, then you have atmanepadi. If it is kyach, then it can be both.
Okay, thanks. Viditam eva etat sarvesham यत् सर्वाकारः सर्वशक्तिमान् च भगवान् भुवनसृष्टौ मनुष्यान् कीटान् सरीसृपान् पक्षिणः मृगान् वक्षान् लताश्च ससर्ज इति. Okay, it's known by all that the sarvakarah sarvashaktiman, the Almighty God,
who is of the form of everything, sarva akaraha, or who is the repository of everything. Yeah.
Okay, repository of everything is creates
in the creation of the world.
In the creation of the world of humans, insects.
So in the creation of the world he has created all of these things. So this becomes the karma padam there. Saha manushyan sasarja, he created, while creating this entire world he created all of these species. So manushyan, humans,
kitan, sarisrupan,
reptiles,
okay, reptiles, birds, mrigan, other animals, Vrikshan, trees, latascha, creepers. Iti. Teshu manushya janma ativa sreshtatamam. in those the life of
Among all of
human,
those different species,
among all of those species, human birth human birth
The-
is very what do you say, superior.
because we go through many different births. Narajanma durlabham. Janmanam narajanma durlabham. It is very difficult to attain the birth of a human. Adha solra. So it is the greatest.
मनुष्यः एव स्वाजितेन महता पुण्येन उत्तमां गतिं मोक्षं प्राप्तुं शक्तः. Only humans स्वार्जितेन by their own by their earned effort iduva.
So the punyam that has been earned by themselves, swa arjitena.
They are able to get the highest highest what do you say, like
position,
the
gati,
position,
or end, the highest end, which is moksha, liberation. If you go to Swarga or Narakam, when you go to Swargam, you can only remove your punyam to zero balance. If you go to Narakam, you can do your papam to zero balance. But then if you want to reduce both and attain moksha, you have to be in Bhulokam as a Manushya.
Anye Kitadayah, other lowly forms, other these insects, Uttarottara Janma Prapya eva Moksham Praptum Shaknuyuhu. Other all these creatures, other lowly forms, they have to like get a better birth, and only then they can like will be able to get this moksham. Manushya iti padam man dhatohu sanjatam. Manushya, the word the Manushya is formed from the dhatu man. Manushya eva idam shubham, idam ashubham, idam kartavyam, idam akartavyam iti mananashaktihi asti. Only humans have this discerning quality of like, this is good, this is not good, this should be done, this should not be done. The understanding, the power of discernment is available only for.
So manana shakti is more like contemplating. The power to contemplate upon whether this is good or bad, this should be done or not done, is present only with the Manushya.
Manushya swajivanaaya sumahat papakarmani kartum sannadhaha asti. Okay. Manushya for his livelihood is ready to do great sinful
actions,
sinful activities. Sanna yuktam, that's not right. Vrityartham Manushya na aticharit.
Vritti ingaradu jivika, for survival.
For survival.
For his general living, he should not na aticharet. Ati na should not transgress.
For his livelihood, he should not transgress what is
dharman eduthukalam.
Okay. Not what is not appropriate. Sa Ishwarena eva creator. What sa ityukte atra vritti va?
Vrittihi illa vritti. Vrityartham manushyaha na aticharet सा ईश्वरेण क्रियेत अतएव उक्तं वृत्त्यर्थं नातिचेष्टेत सा हि धात्रा एव निर्मिता गर्भादुत्पतिते जन्तौ मातुः प्रस्रवतस्तनौ. I think सा would be वृत्तिः. अतिचरिता वृत्तिः तु ईश्वरेण इव क्रियते. The vritti or the living has been created, the transgressing எடுத்துக்க முடியாது. The jivika has been created by the Ishvara, and you have to live according to that. You should not go beyond what is been given for you.
But the creator is Ling. Ling lakara, that could have been created. How would you translate it?
That ought to have been done only by Ishvara.
Ought to have been, should have been done. Have been in passive, should be done.
Ishvarena eva இல்லையா?
Ishwarena eva. Oh, passive.
திருத்தியால இருக்கோ இல்லையோ? பாசிவ்ல தானே இருக்கு.
Passive, Oh, kriyata, kriyate, kriyetam, kriyeyuhu. Okay.
Yeah, குறியாத்துன்னு வந்திருக்குமே இல்லைன்னா.
Correct, okay.
अतएव उक्तं वृत्त्यर्थं नातिचेष्टेत. One should not overdo because of your जीविका, because that जीविका has been created by धात्रा. सा ही धात्रा एव निर्मिता. गर्भात् उत्पतिते जन्तौ मातुः स्तनौ प्रस्रवतः. गर्भात् उत्पतिते, when a child is immediately born, when a jantu, when a being comes out of the garbha, automatically milk starts being produced in the breasts of a mother. So jivika is created. இதுல வரும்னு நினைக்கிறேன் ஆனந்த சாகரஸ்தவத்துல. ஆனந்த யோகி கர்ப்ப இல்ல, ஆனந்த சாகரஸ்தவம் இல்ல, யோகி கர்ப்பகதஸ்யாபி கர்ப்பகதஸ்யாபி எந்த ஒரு பகவான் எனக்கு வந்து விருத்திம் கல்பிதவான் பிரபுஹு சேஷவிருத்தி விதானேன சுப்தக்கின்னு மிருதோதவா. The one who has created this garbhagatasyapi vritti, vrittingarது பொழப்பு, அதாவது living, how to live, survival அப்படி எடுத்துக்கணும்.
கல்லினுள் தேரைக்கும் கருப்பை கொள்ளுமே.
It's means of survival, right?
Means of survival, ஆமா. So vritti அதுக்கு கர்ப்பத்துல இருக்கிறச்சே கூட நமக்கு வந்து ஒரு மீன்ஸ் ஆஃப் சர்வைவல் பண்ணிருக்காரு இல்லையா. ஸோ he has created some kind of a means for us. கல்பிதவான் ஸ்வயம் தர்ஹி சேஷவிருத்தி விதானேன for the entire rest of my life. Would he sleep or has he or would he die off before that, before I complete my life? So he will naturally do something for me, I'm sure. அப்படிங்கிற
மர வெச்சவன் தண்ணி
ओके.
इति
ईश्वरः शिशोर्जननात् पूर्वमेव मातुः स्तनयोः पयः प्रवेशयति. So before the child's birth, the milk is
the Lord dane. God provides the milk within the breasts of a mother even before the child is born.
Okay. एवं स्थिते किम् इति अस्माभिः दग्धो दरस्यार्थे अकार्यशतानि क्रियन्ते. இப்படி இருக்கும்போது ஏவம் ஸ்திதே, meaning like when
this is the case.
Yeah, when this is the case, how come
இந்த எரிஞ்சு போன வயதுக்காக இத்தனை காரியம் பண்றோமேன்னு அர்த்தம்.
Is it burning due to hunger or everything?
No. Anything that you put inside the stomach is going to burn it off completely.
Okay.
यस्मिन् उदरे सर्वं दग्धं भवति तादृश उदरस्य कृते किमर्थम् अकार्य शतानि कुर्मः?
100 things, unfit things we are doing for
evil acts. Why are we performing so many evil acts?
Okay.
எரிய வெக்கற வயிறு சொல்லுமா?
எதுமா எரிய வெக்கற வயிறா?
எரிஞ்சு போன வயிறுடா வந்தீங்க. It got burned.
यः उदरः सर्वं दग्धं करोतिங்கிற அர்த்தத்துல வரணும். I don't know how we can do the samastha padam vigraha vakyam for this.
अकार्य शतेषु कृतेषु अपि जीवनोपायः कदाचित् न सिद्ध्यति. Even if 100 unfit actions are done, there is no जीवनोपाय, there is no way to what do you say, uplift the life.
Upayah, there is no idea for living. Sometimes it does, we are not able to achieve.
So what is the difference between karya shatani and akarya shatani? That why
எங்க
the-
இருக்கு காரிய சதானி?
இல்ல சாதாரண காரிய சதானின்னா we say hundreds of work இல்லையா? இங்க அகாரிய சதானி இருக்கே, இதுல என்ன வாட் இஸ் ஸ்பெஷல் அபவுட் தட் அகாரிய?
தப்பான காரியம்னு எடுத்துக்கணும்.
தப்பாங்க. ஓகே.
அகாரியம் எது ந காரியம் தற்காரியமேவ ஸ்வயம் சதரூபம் குர்மः. என் ந கரணீயம் தாத்ருஷ அகார்யாணி சதானி குர்மः. சதம் குர்மः. தட்ஸ் ஓகே.
Okay. स्वपूर्वजन्म कर्माणि अनुसृत्येव सर्वेषामपि सुखेन कष्टेन वा जीवनं भवति. Okay, according to one's purva janmas, like previous births actions, only following that one lives comfortably or in distress. One's life happens according to the purva
janma karma.
Tadartham adhika pravrittihi na karaniya. Okay, you shouldn't like romba alatik kudadu, he's saying.
Fatalist.
Don't
see
fatalist.
Anyway it is going to follow the actions that you have performed in your earlier janma, whether you are going to live sukham happily or you are going to face difficulties. So tadartham, because of that adhika pravrittihi na karaniya, you don't need to do an extra effort here.
अतएव उक्तम् आयुः वित्तं च भार्या च विद्या निधनमेव वा पञ्चैत्यानि सृज्यन्ते गर्भस्थस्यैव देहिनः. Okay, all the 5 things are like determined at the garbham itself.
For a man, for a jiva who even when he is in the garbhastasyaiva dehinah pancha etani, these 5 are srijyante, are already created for him even when he is in the garbha womb. What are those 5?
Ayuhu, your life, your longevity, your life. Vittam, wealth. Bharya, spouse. Vidya, your education. And nidhanam,
death. A death is a certainty, dane? Ayuhu, your life, the lifespan, and nidhanam, your death, when you have to die.
Okay. Bhagavan tattat karma phalam anusrutyaiva ayur vittadikam garbha eva srijati.
Garbhe eva srijati. So garbha eva srijati.
According to one's actions, like a fruit of their actions, Bhagavan, God, like according to that, like he creates the ayur vittadikam, the ones mentioned above, like the life
in the garbha itself.
Kincha manushya janana marana klesha nivrittaye sadvidyam abhyasyet.
Kincha, further
a man for resolving janana marana klesha, the distress of from birth and I mean like from birth and death, he has to get a good knowledge.
Good knowledge. Adha Vedanta Vidya patti solrar. So just because things are going to just because things are going to happen according to karma, it doesn't mean that you have to just keep quiet and not do anything about it, but you have to work towards how to bring your balance sheet to zero. Janana marana klesha nivritti happens only when that goes down. Yeah.
நதே சங்கோஸ்து அகர்மணியா.
அது அப்புறம் இப்ப அது வரைக்கும் சொல்லல. You just have to keep doing studying to understand why janma and maranam happen in a cycle this way. Why does the cycle of birth and rebirth happen, and what is the klesham associated with it? How can I remove the suffering?
So previously he had said pravrittihi adhikam pravrittihi na karaniya previously, and now he is saying nivrittihi eva acharaniya.
Ama pravritti venda nivritti. There are 2 pravritti lakshano dharmaha, nivritti lakshano dharmaha. Dharma is of 2 types. Yeah. Don't unnecessarily get into anything if you are going to do bad actions. Instead of that, nivritti is better.
Tadvidya yadi kasminchit vidyeta तस्य शरीरपोषणे चिन्ता स्वल्पा अपि नास्ति. Okay. When one obtains good இது என்ன வேதாந்திக் knowledge-னு எடுத்துக்கணுமா? Like they will not be any difficulty for him to nurture his shariram.
There is no worry. Even a little bit of worry is not there with respect to taking care of his body.
तद्विद्या यदि का चिन्ता वराकोदरपूरणी शुकोऽपि लभते वृत्तिं हरे राम इति ब्रुवन्.
வராக்கங்கிறது is one kind of இதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். வராக்கா is like a poor or ரொம்ப lowly நீச்ச அப்படி எடுத்துக்கலாம். wretched. So sadvidya yadi kshodra. வராக உதர பூரணே வராகா அயம் உதரஹா. This stomach is இதுல ஔவையார் தான் இந்த ஒரு ஜான் வயிறு இல்லாட்டா நமக்கு வந்து பிரச்சனையே கிடையாதும்பா. வயிறே உன்னோடு வாழ்தல் அரிது.
ஒரு நாள்
உணவே என் வயிறே உன்னோடு வாழ்தல் அரிது.
4 நாளைக்கு சேர்த்து வச்சு சாப்பிட்டுருன்னு சொன்னா இட் இஸ் unable to eat for 4 days. இல்ல ஒரு நாள் சாப்பாடோட 4 நாள் இருன்னு சொன்னாலும் it is not able to. So I am unable to live with this stomachங்கறா.
Thank you for explaining it. But ஒண்ணுமே புரியல until you finally.
Even though it was not at all very clear to you, but still you made a very nice thing. And இது தக்தகாரம் எரிய போகிற வயிறு.
So varaka udara purane, in order to fill up this stomach which is varaka, which is very wretched or poor stomach, sadvidya sadvidya yadi vartate tarhi varaka udara purane ka chinta bhavet. So what is the worry in trying to fill our stomach if there is good learning? Because with that learning we can easily attain what we want for our jivanam. The example here is shukopi labhate vrittim drishtantaha. The alankara here is drishtanta. So shukopi labhate vrittim, even by saying Hare Rama, a parrot can get its jivanam. Yeah.
So மரம் வச்சவன் தண்ணி ஊத்துவானா?
இது அதுக்கு முன்னாடி இங்க வேண்டாம்.
How would this be distinguished from Arthantaranyasa? Like it's kind of seems similar, right?
Arthantaranyasa வந்து லோகோக்தி வச்சுண்டு you have to samarthanam karaniyam.
So this is not a lokokti, yeah?
This is more like vrittim labhate. இது சாமானிய விசேஷ சமர்த்தனம் மாதிரி இருக்கு இல்லையா? அர்த்தாந்தரநியாசம் சொல்லலாம். விசேஷேண சாமானிய சமர்த்தனம் சத்வித்யா யதி வர்த்ததே தர்ஹி வராக உதர பூரணே கா சிந்தா விசேஷேண சமர்த்தனம் கிரியதே, which is விசேஷ, the particular example of a parrot is given. Correct. Yeah.
इति तिर्यक् जाति सम्भूतः शुकोऽपि देवालयेषु हरे राम इत्यादि देवानामपि कीर्तयन् देवनामानि कीर्तयन् सर्वैरपि पूज्यः सन् आहारं लभते. तिर्यक् जाति सम्भूतः न तिर्यक् जाति
तिर्यक्ங்கிறது the birds இங்க.
Okay.
அது சைட்வேஸ்ல போறதுன்னு அர்த்தம்.
Okay. The parrots, okay, by saying Hare Rama in the temples and singing God's praises, Sarvai Api Pujya Hasan.
it is being worshipped by everybody. So because even the parrot, Shuko api, Tiryak Jati Sambhutaha, even if it is born in as a bird, Devalayeshu in the temples, Hare Rama Ityadi Devanamani Kirtayan. As it praises the God's names in the temple, Hare Rama iti, Sarvaihi Pujyaha Sanna, it becomes worshipped by everybody and it attains Aharam. People will say, aha, parvala. They will keep giving it whatever they feel like. Adita.
Okay. Kimuta Vayam.
Which temple does that? Where was this Shuka?
அது அந்த காலத்தை பத்தி பேசிட்டு இருக்கான்.
அந்த கிளிஜோசிக்காரனோ
அது அப்படி எடுத்துக்க முடியாது. No, there are a lot of these birds which are there in temples where people come and give arishiyo illa tilam, அதெல்லாம் they put seeds there for the birds. அப்படி சொல்றா. இல்ல food போடுறதும் இருக்கலாம். அது கூட சொல்லலாம். So kimuta vayam, so what to say of us? We are also in the same way.
एवं स्थिते यत्र देशे सकलशास्त्रप्रवीणः पण्डितः नास्ति तत्र अल्पधीरपि पूज्यः भवति.
Pada, he is coming to the title
point. Like when evam sthite in this case like
when this is the case,
in whichever country there is no learned scholar there, even alpadhiraha api, like
alpadhihi api, one who has a very small intelligence.
Alpadhihi api pujyaha bhavati, he becomes worshipable. He becomes the honorable one. Okay. Yathava yasmin deshe pushpa pala dataraha chutadayaha अथवा पूज्याः वृक्षाः अश्वत्थादयः न सन्ति तस्मिन् एरण्डः वृक्षविशेषः अपि द्रुमत्वेन गण्यते. Okay. He is explaining this further. In whichever country there are no fruit bearing trees like mango or atava pujyaha vrikshaha, like the trees that are worshipped, like ashwatha rasamaram, people tree, then this eranda, the castor oil
the castor tree,
the castor tree becomes
even though it is a kind of a tree, it becomes a druma. Abdina, it is treated as on par with the other trees. Madri.
You see, I'm not understand this connection, because previously he said that, okay, we're not supposed to do adharma for our vritti, God will take care of it, and somehow, we will get something, doing whatever little we know, right? Like even a parrot can get its vritti. Then he makes a jump to this kind of statement, which is completely different. There's no connection between the two.
Because it's a 20-mark essay, you have to write a lot.
No, I'm saying mind இல்லையா, எனக்கு புரியல, எனக்கு என்னதான் சொல்றாரு.
உடனே அடுத்தது ஒரு ஸ்டோரிக்கு போயிடுறாரு அவர் வேற. எல்லாரும் உருப்படியா எழுதுவாங்கிறது இல்ல நமக்கு. We just go with the flow sometimes. Okay, I'll try to make some sense here. See, everybody, every place and every person cannot have or cannot achieve that status. Each one has his own place in the society, let's say, but if you are able to live properly, then யானைக்கு ஒரு காலம் வந்தா பூனைக்கும் ஒரு காலம் வரும். Then you will also be worshipped at some point. You will also get what you have to. Do not get into adharma ways. அப்படிங்கிறதுக்காக சொல்ல வந்தார். The title is such that no matter what, no matter whether you are a worshipable tree or not, there will be a place for you wherever you are. அந்த மாதிரி எடுத்துக்கணும்.
So okay, how much ever capability, even if you have very little capability, at some point of time you will get something worth your where you will also be valued. So okay,
exactly. You may not end up being a professor in a university. You may be a teacher in an elementary school. Still, you will be valued there. அதுக்கு சொல்றேன்.
I mean, Yanai Punai is like in English we say every dog has its day. அவ்வளவு பேடா போயிட்டா எனக்கு.
Yeah.
This Vriksha is normal tree and Druma is like a celestial tree.
அப்படி கிடையாது. You can say Druma has all of these qualities. அவ்வளவுதான். Vrikshaha is equal to Druma. There is no difference about that. You can use it Paryayavachi Shabda. You can use it in all contexts. That's fine. But here, even though it is a tree, it is considered as a tree like mango tree or like Ashwatha tree. அந்த அர்த்தத்தை எடுத்துக்கணும். The literal meaning may be just tree, but Lakshanaya you take it as Pujya Drumaha athava Phala Datra Drumaha iti.
Actually, the castor, it's not a tree, it's just a bush.
It is a plant, right? Yeah.
Just a bush.
Rabbu Mario.
A bush like very small.
Yeah.
That is right.
That is what I was thinking. Yeah.
See, it is a kind of a tree only in a way. Bush எல்லாம் வந்து நம்ம இங்கிலீஷ்ல நம்ம விதவிதமா சொல்றோம். But it is not considered as Lata or Gulma or Virut with respect to Sanskritam. It is considered as a tree. Erandaha Vrikshaha eva.
Oh, it's only like 6 feet tall at the very most.
That's fine. English classification may be different from what they have observed in Sanskritam and for this saying, இல்லையா?
And it has medicinal.
Yeah. வீருத்துங்கிறது அதுவும் ஒரு கைண்ட் ஆஃப் creeper. லதா அண்ட் வீருத் அது ஏதோ ஒரு டிஃபரன்ஸ் இருக்கு. அதாவது that which is
It grows tall, like upward and not spreads down and all.
அந்த மாதிரி ஏதோ there are differences between this and that. Shrub. A plant which grows even after cutting is a virut. Lata is something which cannot grow after cutting.
Oh.
And the madri, there is some differences, you know. Even in among the smaller oshadhi and plants, you have some difference of the madri. Once they start flowering, the plant dies. There are others which you have to keep cutting and growing it. Yeah, and mari. Okay, so. வேற யாராவது நெக்ஸ்ட் பேராகிராஃப்?
ஹரிதாஸ் மாதியா.
ஹரிதாஸ் சொல்றீங்களா? ஓகே.
கஸ்மின்श्चित् நகரே கश्चित् धनिकः बभूव. So in a certain city there was a certain wealthy man. तत्सकाशे अकिञ्चनः कोऽपि ब्राह्मणः कायस्थपदवीम् उवाह. Tatsakashe, so in his presence, tasya sakashi, in his presence, akinchana kaha brahmana.
Some akinchana is a daridraha, one who did not have even a little bit to himself.
Api nasti iti kinchana
api na. Akinchanarthi marde mudakarata.
Ade akinchanarthi marjanam, one who removes the arti, suffering of even the daridra.
Akinchanaadi marjanam. Bhajagovindam. Thank you for that.
இல்ல முதாகராத்தம்.
Mudakarata modakam. Yeah, thank you for the reference. Kinchanaha kaha brahmana. Certain very poor brahmana. Uvaha is the vahdatu.
Bearing. He bore the padavi.
Carried kayastha padavin.
காயஸ்தாங்கிறது என்ன? அந்த
அது ஏதோ கனடா பிராமின் போல இருக்குது. கனடா தேசத்துல இருக்கிறவங்க.
அதெல்லாம் இல்ல. காயஸ்தாங்கிறது
மிஸ்ர ஜாதி, ரைட்? One mixed, right? Mixed.
No.
With kshatriya.
No, hold on.
Born from
எழுதுறவம்மா நம்ம இதுல வந்து கணக்கு பிள்ளை மாதிரி.
கணக்கு பிள்ளை.
Accountant. Okay.
கணக்கு பிள்ளைன்னு சொல்லுவோம்.
In general an accountant, தமிழ்ல கணக்கு பிள்ளைம்போ, அதுதான் காயஸ்த. கார்வாரின்னு ஒருத்தர் சொல்லுவோம். Karvarina manager who manages all the accounts and distribution of money, everything. Karvari da kayastha.
காரு பாருங்கறால அதானே அது.
அது வேற. அது காரு பாரு.
இதெல்லாம் மடத்துலலாம் சைவ மடத்துல காரு பாருன்னு.
அப்படியா?
ஆமா. அது இதோ
எனக்கு தெரியாது.
இருக்கதான். ஆமா நான் ஊஎஸ் இதுல பார்த்தேன் நேத்துக்கு தான்
காருபாரம்ங்கிறது ஒரு பாட்டு உண்டு.
this title
No, so Karvari is a Kayastha. Another thing is Kayastha's handwriting is really good. In Mudra Rakshasam, the play, you will find the mention of a Kayastha coming in often, and Chanakya will say, my handwriting is bad, so get this written by the Kayastha. So he is a person who writes the accounts and he has a beautiful handwriting. He also writes the letters. Adala. அந்த காலத்துல வந்து படிச்சவா those who have read would be in this padavi. So those who know how to read and write, all the panayar எல்லாம் வந்து those who have great wealth, they will appoint a brahmana in this position to get things done.
Also very honest.
So that means Kayastha means Brahmana.
அதுதான் பிராமண அப்படின்னு இல்ல, அவசியம் இல்ல, யார் வேணாலும் இருக்கலாம். அதுல வந்து சகட்டதாசன் ஒருத்தர் இருப்பான். So accountant. Sorry. Yeah. Go on.
The dictionary says that Kayastha, of course, can mean Kayastitaha iti Paramatman iti ekam. The caste, the writer caste, which proceeds from a Kshatriya father and a Shudra mother. Another better meaning I feel is Kayaha or Kayam means house. Staha means stays. Probably these people are employed in the house. They don't go outdoors. They have to stay in the house and keep writing and doing whatever. So Kayastha iti tatraiva sthitva sah karyam karoti.
In-house accountant.
In-house accountant. In-house accountant.
They will know the ins and outs of everything. They will know. They are the key.
வாசல்ல அந்த டெஸ்க் போட்டுன்னு உட்கார்ந்துட்டு இருப்பால.
ஆமா அவளுக்கு
எல்லாம் தெரியும். கலாபட்டி வச்சுட்டு உட்கார்ந்துட்டு இருக்கான் தான்.
Because they will also have daily wages to do all that, right? So daily wages for the
they literally run the house for that rich person. அவருக்கு எங்க டைம் இருக்கும், அவருக்கு இதுக்கெல்லாம் டைம் இருக்காது. He will be the one.
So basically, Uvaha. So he bore the title or the padavi of a Kayastha. This poor Brahmana bore it. Okay. Tat patni nama tasya patni api tasminneva grihe grihakritya vyagra abhut, and his wife also was employed in the household activities in that same house, in the same household. Okay. Here vyagra usually means busy, but I think it means employed here, right?
Yeah, she was busy with the housework there. In other words, lakshanaya you take it as employed.
एवं स्थिते तस्मिन् गृहे एकदा माङ्गलिकः उत्सवः प्रवृत्तः. So this brings the situation in that home once a auspicious occasion or festival was happening or happened. तदर्थं तन्नगरस्थाः धनिकाः आधिकारिकाः वणिजः सर्वे महान्तः आहूताः. So सर्वे महान्तः आहूताः, many great people many great merchants who are wealthy and adhikarika. What is adhikarika?
A position, who were having an administrative post.
Officials.
Who had officials or who had some official posts. Those kind of merchants, very wealthy merchants who were in that same city, had been invited to that festival or to that occasion, that auspicious occasion.
Tadartham, for utsavartham.
Bhojanadikam sarvam mahata samarohena samvrittam. So samvrittam means was arranged.
Samvrittam had begun.
Had begun.
Mahata samarohena garche with a great kolahalam. Celebration, with a great celebration. Bhojanadikam sarvam samvrittam. It was happening.
It was samvrittam means happening, or it was going on.
Going on.
Place.
So etc. All the activities such as providing food to guests, etc., was all going on with great activity or busyness or tumult. Tatrihasthaha sarvepi agantukanam upacharane eva ratri paryantam vyagraha babhuvuhu. So all the people in that household, all of them were extremely busy, until the night in the doing service to all those people who had come, to all the guests. Agantukaha meaning guest, huh?
Guest.
Okay. Imam kayastham brahmanam kaha api na sasmara. So no one remembered or took note of this particular, this poor brahmana. Shudha piditaha ayam swagraham gantum api ashaktaha babhuva. And he, being tormented by hunger and weak from hunger, was even unable to go back to his
Weak. Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
Tortured by hunger, he was unable to go even to his house.
Ardharatre sarveheva.
Sarve api adan irukkanum. Sarvepi suptaha.
Ardharatre sarve, and in the middle of the night, or everyone had gone to sleep. Tada brahmana patni nibhritam swabhartri samipam agatya evam abhanat. So then the wife of that brahmana at that time came to him and said these words. But what is nibhritam? Secretly. Quietly. It's adverbial. Nibhritam abhanat. She said quietly to him, Natha atra stithanam ashwadi vahananam madhye kamapi uttamam turagam
sthanantaram anyat sthanam sthanantaram.
Sthanantaram prapaya. So having moved one horse, some expert, any horse or any good horse, any excellent horse from its position to some other position, among all of these ashwadi vahananam, horses and carts, etc. I moved it to another place. Imapi ajanan iva tushning bhava. Acting as if you do not know anything, just be quiet. In other words, a place to sleep, I guess, right?
Illa. Idu vandu idukaga for him to gain the position of a Jyotisha. Some plan. So you yourself go and hide a horse somewhere, and then everybody will be searching for the horse. They will come and ask you, and you will say, "Oh, go in this direction, go in that direction." You will find adukaga.
Kimapi uttamam turagam sthanantaram prapya, having taken some excellent horse and stashing it somewhere else, acting as if you do not know anything, you just keep quiet. Prataha sarvepi tam mrigyamanaha, right?
Mrigyate illa.
Mrigyamanaha varade.
Mrigayate varumana.
Passive constructed, yeah.
Mrigayati.
Mrigyamanaha.
Mrigyamanaha angarche being mrigayate dane. Kartari lat.
Okay.
Anveshane. Mriga anveshane. Mrigyate is in idu. Mrigyamanaha is right.
It is there.
So Shanach.
Shanach because Ubhayapadi and Shuradi, that's why it's in Shanach.
Not Ubhayapadi.
Atmanepadi.
It's only Atmanepadi.
No, Mrigayati it's Nij, right? Nijanta, right?
Illama, straight, direct. It's not Nijanta. Searching for it. That's all. It is a Churadi Gana.
That's all. Churadis are Ubhayapadi, right?
Not necessary. Why should it be?
Usually
But
Churadi.
Akusmiya Gana Asti ched, then it will be only.
Usually Churadis are Ubhayapadi. There's a rule for it. Okay. You can check it out. There is a rule. Okay, I remember it. Mrigayamanaha. Okay, it's not. Okay, my thing is it's not passive. Yeah, I was misled by it. Okay, Mrigayamanaha, which means Sarvepi Mrigayamanaha. All of them searching for that horse. Tam Ashwam Mrigayamanaha. Vyakulaha bhavishyanti, will become very anxious. Tadanim aham Swam Daivagnyam Vakshyami. And then I will Vakshyami. I will talk.
I will call you as a Jyotisha, Daivagnya.
Daiva here refers to the future fate, Brahman.
Astrologer, Madri.
Okay. Daivam.
Maria, Tvam Daivagnyam Vakshyami means not call you, right? I will call not to you directly, but I will call you as Daivagnyam to somebody else. Tvam it is not. It is
I'll refer to
Tvam.
you as a Jyotisha.
Yeah, I'll refer to
Say
you.
you are a Jyotisha.
Correct.
Jyotisha. Tadanim aham tvam daivagnyam vakshyami. Devaya ide. Okay. Kshatrani grahascha ganayanniva kanam stitva turgapradesham vada. So, and then you also acting as if or looking at acting as if for counting or calculating the positions of the planets and the stars, staying there for a moment. Then you say where the horses, where the horses. It reveals the location of the horse. ततः प्रभृति ततः प्रभृति. So from that point onwards, right? ततः प्रभृति
ततः प्रभृति, yeah.
प्रसिद्धः कार्तान्तिकः भविष्यसि. कार्तान्तिकः mean
ஏன்
astrology.
படிச்சோமே கார்த்தாந்திகா இதுல we read it in गद्य संग्रह.
Yes.
இதே ज्योतिषः इति कार्तान्तिकः.
Oh,
I think in Grihini.
गृहिणी गुणाः.
One, right?
To it, is there it's like Kritanta or something like that? Some
कृतान्तं जानाति probably.
Kritanta Panati iti Kartanti. Okay. So Bhavishati. Then you will become a famous astrologer. You get this, you get the name and fame of a great astrologer. Tathaiva krite tat sarvam yathabhilashitam samvrittam. Oh, it happened. And all this being done as was planned, all the results also came as planned, as desired. Tataha prabhriti saha prasiddha daivagnyah babhuva. And from that point onwards, he became known as a great fortune teller. Sarvesham adaraniyah cha asit. And he was also respected by everyone. Okay, should we go ahead?
The next is another story. 2 more stories are there, I think. Okay. Shankari, you want to go?
Should I go ahead or?
कदाचित् तद्देशराजगृहे कोऽपि शिशुः सर्वाभरणभूषितो विनष्टः बभूव. One time, once, the child of that king's palace, who's adorned with all kinds of beautiful ornaments, became lost. He disappeared. तदन्वेषणे सर्वे अपि उपायाः विफलाः बभूवुः. All the efforts to find him, the searching and finding the child, bore no fruit. They became fruitless. अथ राजा ब्राह्मणम् एनम् आहूय बालकस्थानं वक्तुं प्रार्थयामास. Then the king summoned this Kayastha Brahmana, and because he has become a famous astrologer by then, so he called him and asked him to tell, he requested him to reveal the location of that boy, the child. अनन्यगतिकः अयं विप्रः विजने स्वेष्टदेवतापूजादिकं कृत्वा स्वैरम् एवं विललाप. So after that, the Brahmana had no recourse. He has now become a famous astrologer, so he has to
not knowing what to do.
Not knowing what to do, having no other recourse of action, he went to a solitary place and
Vijane, where nobody was there.
Yeah, and then he went there and then he prayed to his favorite god, Ishtadevata, and then he worshipped him, and then Swairam evam vilalapa. He lamented to himself.
ஸ்வைரம்ங்கிறது வந்து விதவுட் ஸ்வேச்சையா இல்லையா, without any restraint மாதிரி. Freely. Unreservedly அப்படியே கத்துறது, புலம்பினா விலலாப.
ஜிஹ்வே त्वया एव अहं विनष्टः. He meant his tongue. Jihva, oh tongue, it is by you I have become, I'm ruined now. त्वया एव अहं किमपि aham pralapam iti. It is by you I have babbled something or other.
So one aham we can remove. Tvayaivaaham kimapi pralapam is enough. இல்ல ரெண்டு அகம் எதுக்கு?
ஒரு அகம்.
Tvayaiva kimapi aham pralapam. It is only because of you that I am blabbering something or I'm lamenting something.
That's lung, is it alapam? Is it lung lakara or alapam lung?
Lung அதான் இருக்கணும். லபதி ஆலபதி பிராலபதி ஆலபம் ஆலபாவ ஆலபாம वस्तुतः
प्रलपम् इति वस्तुतः तं शिशुम् अपहृतवती जिह्वा नाम्नी कापि चेटी. Actually, in reality, one maid named as Jihwa had actually stolen that, kidnapped that girl, that baby.
the child.
एतत् सर्वं स्वयं दृष्ट्वा तत् प्रलापं च श्रुत्वा तं द्विजं प्रणम्य शरणं प्रार्थयामास. She heard all these lamentations of this Brahmana in that lone place. Even though he was crying out in a place where there was nobody, still she could hear it. Jihva
I'm going
heard
to include a sa.
So she heard this Brahmin's maid servant heard this all this and saw also, and she bowed. She was scared now, so she went and bowed at that Brahmana and then sought refuge. Don't let me get caught like that, she requested him. Shishum cha dadau. She gave him the child also. Tam shishum ragne dvijaha pradat. The Brahmana gave back that child to the king. Anena karyena saha prasiddha taraha babuva. So before itself he was famous. Now after having finding this child, he has become even more famous than like that.
Yeah.
So why did she steal the child?
அதெல்லாம் இங்க நமக்கு வந்து
Have
சொல்லல.
a child.
இந்த பேக் ஸ்டோரி எல்லாம் கிடையாது இந்த எபிசோட்ல. அடுத்த எபிசோட்ல பாத்துக்கலாம்.
ओके एवं स्थिते अस्मिन् द्विजे असूयाविष्टाः केचित् दैवज्ञाः राजसकाशे इमं मायादैवज्ञं कथयन्तः सर्वेषां पुरतः कामपि परीक्षां दातुं प्रार्थयामासुः. Because he has become even famous now, some other astrologers who were filled with envy towards this particular Brahmana, they all went to the king and then they said that he's a fraud, he's not a real Daivagnya, like that.
Maya Daivagnya, a cheater, fake fortune
he's
teller.
A fraudulent astrologer. He has
saying thus, kathayantaha becomes an adjective to Daivagnaha. So the astrologers saying thus to the king.
To the king. And then he said in front of everybody he has to undergo a test. That's what
Kamapi pariksham datum prarthayamasu.
Yeah,
They requested him to undergo some
test him in
pariksha.
front of everyone. तदा ते सर्वे एकस्मिन् घट्टे कमपि मण्डूकं निक्षिप्य एतद् अन्तर्गतं वस्तु यदि अयं वदेत् तर्हि सर्वे वयम् अस्य दासाः भविष्यामः इति प्रोच्चु. They hid one frog or a toad inside a pot and they said if this person can tell what is the item hidden inside this, then all of us will become his servants. Like that they told him. They thought that he cannot tell really because he's a fraud. So if he can find it and tell what is inside this, then we will accept him and become his slaves.
In the Tinkle story madri irukku.
राजापि तद् अङ्गीकृत्य तं ब्राह्मणम्
आकार्य calling him ahuvya
sarvam nivedayamasa. So the Raja also accepted that and then he summoned the Brahmana and then he informed him of that situation. तच्छ्रुत्वा स ब्राह्मणः स्वमनसि भगवन्तं ध्यात्वा बाल्ये स्वपित्रा स्वस्य कृतं मण्डूक इति नाम उच्चैः प्रललाप. So that upon hearing this, the Brahmana meditated upon his own upon a god in his mind, and then what he had heard in his childhood, the name his father had called him, that was a manduka. And
okay. Swapitra by his father, swasya kritam, the nama manduka iti, the name kept by his father for him in childhood, balye.
The name
He
given to
said
him by
that
his own father in his childhood was Manduka. So he cried out, loudly cried out that name. Tada sarvepi vismitaha tasmai mahat paritoshikam daduhu. So everyone was filled with amazement, and then they presented him with a grand reward.
But why did he cry out Manduka? He was crying.
அதாவது நம்ம when we are in a fix, sometimes we talk about ourselves ல. ஐயோ எங்க அப்பா என்ன வந்து இப்படித்தானே சொன்னா அப்படின்னு நம்ம வந்து கத்தி சொல்லுவோம்ல, மாட்டின்ட்டியா அப்படின்னு.
திட்டுறது பேசிக்கல. அப்பா வந்து ஏ ஃப்ராக் அப்படின்னு திட்டி.
அதான் ஏ தவக்கல மாட்டின்ட்டியா அப்படின்னு நம்ம பேசுவோம், சின்ன அந்த மாதிரி.
ஓ தவக்கல மாட்டின்ட்டியா? ஓ வெரி தமிழ் ஸ்பெசிபிக் ஆக்சுவலி.
I think so. அது இந்த தவக்கலை வந்து இட் வில் ரிவீல் இட்ஸ் ஓன் பொசிஷன் பை மேக்கிங் அ நாய்ஸ். நுணலும் தன் வாயால் கெடும்னு ஒரு பழமொழி இருக்கு. ஓகே, அந்த நுணல்ங்கிறது ஐ திங்க் அந்த சம் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் அ கிரிக்கெட் ஒரு டோடு. ஆமா, டோடு. அதனால since he must have been such a toad in his childhood or a blabbermouth இல்லையா, அதனால அப்பா வந்து அந்த மாதிரி பேர் வச்சிருப்பாரு.
He was blaming himself, he was
for unnecessarily getting caught in this situation.
Yeah, because of his blabbermouth basically.
So previously also he blames his tongue.
அதேதான்,
same
correct.
quality of his blabbering quality only he is now blaming
himself.
तस्मात् यस्मिन् देशे पण्डितः नास्ति तत्र अल्पदीः अपि पूज्यते.
இது கர்மாவை எங்க இருந்து you bring it in na, his karma is such that alpadhihi api, even though he had very little intelligence, still in a country where there was no pandita, he was treated as a fortune teller.
He was
connected the two sections now. atayeva
uktam nirastha padape deshe erandopi drumayate iti. Therefore it is said, in a land which is devoid of actual trees, even a castor oil plant is considered as a tree, great tree.
So in Hitopadesha, the first line is yatra vidvajjano nasti shlaghyas tatralpa dhirapi. That's the first line. அது போட்டுடுறேன் சும்மா. ஹிதோபதேஷா, ஹிதோபதேசம்
கிரந்தம்.
That is also Arthantaranyasa, right?
Yes, yeah, Arthantaranyasa. So yatra vidvajjano nasti shlaghys tatralpadhirapi nirastapadape deshe hyerandopi drumayate. Okay.